I'm Keithen.
And I'm David.
And we are going to show you how to use Cramer's rule to solve a system of 3 equations with 3 different variables using a matrix C. So first of all, we have x plus y plus z equals -5. We have x minus 4y plus z equals 35. And we have x plus 3y plus 4z equals -18. So first of all, you're going to end up putting these coefficients into a matrix C to help you solve. So you're going to get 1, 1, 1 for the first equation. You're going to get 1, -4, 1. And you're going to get 1, 3, 4. So that is your first coefficient matrix C. And then obviously you have x, y, z. And you have your answers, which are -5, 35, and -18. So, the first thing you're going to start off doing is you're going to find the determinant of this matrix C. So you're going to start off by doing this top left number, and you're going to multiply that by the determinant of this little 2 by 2. So you're going to get the determinant equals 1 times -4 times 4 equals -16 minus 3 times 1 equals 3. And then you're going to subtract. So then you're going to do 1 times these two numbers and these two numbers minus 1 times 4 equals 4 minus 1 times 1 equals 1. Then you're going to do plus, and then you have 1 times the determinant of that 2 by 2, and you get 1 times 3 equals, well, first you have 1. 1 times 3 equals 3 minus 1 times -4 equals -4. So when you subtract a negative, you get plus. So you get 4. So you get determinant equals -16 minus 3 equals -19. And then you subtract 4 minus 1 equals 3 times 1 equals 3 minus 3 plus 3 plus 4 equals 7 times 1 equals 7 plus 7. So you're going to get D equals -19 minus 3, -22, plus 7 equals -15. So that is going to be our determinant for this matrix C right here. Will get out. Seriously. Okay? So you're going to have... as you can see, we have our determinant, which is -15. And so now we're going to make another matrix C, which is going to be called D of x. And so basically, we're just going to make another matrix C with those answers as this x row. So we're just going to plug it in and get -5, 35, -18. And then all the rest is going to be the same as before. So we have 1, -4, 3, and 1, 1, 4. And so we just have to find the determinant of this again. So we're going to get -5 times -4 times 4 equals -16 minus 3. And then we're going to get minus 1 times 35 times 4 equals 140 minus, we're going to get 1 times -18, which is minus -18, which is plus 18. Ooh, that's pretty bad. And then we're going to get plus 1 times, and we're going to get 35 times 3, which is going to be 105. And that's going to be minus -18 times -4, which equals 72. And so when we solve that out, we're going to get -16 minus 3 equals -19. So we're going to get -5 times -19 minus 140 plus 118. So this could be minus 158. And then we're going to get plus. And 105 minus 72 is going to be about 33. So it's going to be plus 33. So when I use my handy dandy calculator, I get that equals 95 minus 158 plus 33, which equals 95 minus 158 plus 33 equals -30. Now, in order to find x, we do d of x over the determinant equals x. So, if we have negative 30 for x, for d of x, over the determinant, which is negative 15, we're going to get equals 2. So, we have x equals 2. So, now that we have found x, which equals 2, we can find y. So we're going to do the same method. We're going to get d of y, which is going to equal, the x is going to be the same, 1, 1, 1. Then we're going to plug in the answers for the y row, which is the second row. And then the third row for z is going to stay the same. So we're going to find the determinant of this. So it's going to equal 1 times 35 times 4, which equals 140, minus negative 18 times 1 equals negative 18, but since it's negative, you're going to add it, 18, and then you're going to get negative 5, you're going to get minus negative 5 times, negative 5, 1 times 4 equals 4, minus 1 times 1 equals 1, plus, you're going to get 1 times negative 18 equals negative 18, minus 1 times 35 equals 35. So, then you simplify that, and you get 158 minus 4 minus 1 equals 3. Negative 5 times 3 equals negative 15, so minus negative 15. Plus, so you get negative 18 minus 35 equals negative 53. Negative 53. And so that simplifies out to 158 minus negative 15 plus negative 53, which comes out to 120. And so that's d of y. So same thing, d of y over d equals y. So you're going to get 120 over negative 15 equals 120 divided by negative 15, and you get negative 8. So, y equals negative 8. Okay, so now we know that y equals negative 8. So, we can bring those down here, and we can solve just plugging it into the equation. So, you have your basic equation, x plus y plus z equals negative 5. So, you can input the numbers, and you get 2 for x plus negative 8 for y plus
y equals
z
444
equals negative 5. And so 2 plus negative 8 equals negative 6 plus z equals negative 5. You can add 6 and you get z. Add 6 to both sides. And so you get z equals 1. And so x equals 2, y equals negative 8, and z equals 1. And that
David, your mom wants you.
is your answer. So now that we have our answers, x equals 2, y equals negative 8, and z equals 1, we can plug them back into the original equations to see if they're correct. So we can bring down this second equation here, and we can plug in the numbers, and we can get, so x equals 2, so you get 2 minus 4 times y, which is negative 8, and then plus z, which is 1, which equals 35. And so 2 minus 4 times negative 8 equals negative 32, plus 1 equals 35. And 2 minus a negative equals 2 plus 32, plus 1 equals 35, and 35 equals 35. So that 30k, what the heck? 35. So that checks. Oh, that's a bad check. Okay, so we can bring down this second equation here. If we want to make it look pretty cool. And we can get, substitute in, and we get x equals 2. So we have 2, excuse me, my slanted line, plus 3 times y, which is negative 8, plus 4 times z, which is 1, equals negative 18. So, you get 2 plus 3 times negative 8 equals negative 24. Oh. plus 4 times 1 equals 4 equals negative 18. And so now you can do 2 plus negative 4 plus 4 equals negative 18, and 2 plus negative 24 equals negative 22, plus 4 equals negative 18. And so you get negative 18 equals negative 18, and that checks out. So that is how you use Cramer's rule. You solve a system of equations with 3 variables, and these are your answers. Signed by Keithen Shepherd. Thank you.
And David.
I'm living in that 21st century.